Dun Show World.
Welcome to Show World Gamers. Josh here, and today we are jumping back into the Nintendo Switch online service to check out more games. Now, we already checked out the Nintendo 64 games that were announced at the Nintendo Direct. We have yet to jump into the Game Boy Advance games, so I thought we'd take a couple minutes, jump into the new Game Boy Advance games that were released on the service, and see what they have to offer. So, without further ado, do me a quick favor. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's check out these new Game Boy Advance games added to the Nintendo Switch online service. Alright, and here we are, so let's jump up here and see what new games we got. And the first is Metroid Zero Mission, which I've never actually played this game. This is a remake of the original 1986 first Metroid game that released on the Nintendo Entertainment System, and I played through that and I beat it quite a few times. I really enjoyed that game, but I never played the Zero Mission that released on the Game Boy Advance. I did play the other Metroid game that released on the Game Boy Advance quite a bit also, but I haven't played this one, so this will be a treat. This will be our first time getting a shot to play this one here, and this game did release in 2004, but let's see what the other game is. And it's The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, and this does include the Four Swords game. Now, this is a remake of the Super Nintendo Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, which is one of my favorite Zelda games. I absolutely love that game. Now, this game did release in 2002 for the Game Boy Advance, and it does have the bonus of the Four Swords, which I never did play the Four Swords, so it's a multiplayer game. I'm not sure if we'll be able to play it single player. I know you can play it online with other people, but we'll jump in and we'll see if we can play the Four Swords. We'll go ahead and jump into that first. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Four Swords. Alright. I always put my name in as Link in Zelda games, so we'll go ahead and do that here real quick. Didn't seem right to play as a character not named Link. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so we'll choose that file we just created. Alright, so here's the Link to the Past. Here's Four Swords. Let's go ahead and jump into Four Swords and see if it'll let us play it. This is completely new to me. This is a multi-pack multiplayer game. Please connect your system for the appropriate number of players, as shown in the diagram, then turn the power off and on again. We got the Master Sword there. We have arrived. That is the sacred blade I spoke of. The Four Swords sealed away in its forged steel is Vati, the Wind Mage. Lately, I have been sensing weakness in the seal. It worries me. That is why we have come here. Be careful. It is said that the body of one who touches this blade will be shattered to pieces. It has mysterious powers. Legends say that when mighty Vati attacked, a hero arose and saved the people from destruction. They go on to say that by using this sword, the one was as four, and the four combined their strength. Let's check the seal. Step back a moment. All right, let's see what's going to happen. It's not good. It moved. Have you some business with me? So, you noticed that the seal was weakening. How rude. Release me. Tell him, Princess Zelda. I sensed a great power approaching, so I hid myself. But what a lovely catch. Surely you must be some noble maiden. My name is Vati. I am the great Wind Mage. The seal is broken, so I shall rage yet again. And what a gift awaits my return. I shall make you my bride. Onward we go to my palace of winds. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have to save Princess Zelda. Eek! Help me! What? See if it's going to let us play it single player. Open your eyes. Young hero. The Princess Zelda has been carried off to Vati's palace. Hurry, you must go to her. But you cannot go alone. Uh-oh. You have need of the forest sword. Draw out the blade. Alright. It's pretty cool. Intro. Oh, now we're splitting into 4. No matter how mighty the enemy, with the power of 4, you can defeat it. The great fairies ahead know the path to his palace. If the great fairies acknowledge your abilities, they will show you the way. If you are able to gather many rupees along the path to the great fairies, they will likely acknowledge your courage. Please, rescue the princess. Legend of Zelda 4 Swords. Press start. Alright, now the moment of truth. Linking with other systems. Please wait a minute. There's no other systems have set up. First we get the awesome Zelda music. It looks like it's... might be in trouble, guys. Yep, it looks like 4 Swords is only multiplayer. My son's definitely going to download this, so we will try this game. I don't know if you can play it 2, if it has to be 4. We'll find out. But let's jump into Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. It's such an awesome game. We'll just play a little bit of it, and then we'll move on and check out Metroid. But, man, I absolutely love this game. It's so good. Long ago in Hyrule, a beautiful kingdom surrounded by forests and mountains. Legends told of an omnipotent and omniscient golden power that lay hidden. It was hidden in a sacred realm beyond the reach of men, but one day, a doorway to that realm was suddenly opened. Hoping to calm the golden power as their own, or claim, the people began to quarrel and fight. Many sought to enter the hidden golden land. But none returned, and instead evil power began to issue forth from the dark portal. So, the king commanded 7 sages to seal the gate to the land and the golden power. Many brave knights were lost in the battle to protect the sages from the tides of evil. But the seal was cast, evil flowed no more, and the seal would remain for all time. Or so the people hoped. But when these events were obscured by the mists of time and became legend, there's the king. A mysterious wizard known as Aghanim appeared as from nowhere, and with strange magic powers, he eliminated the good king of Hyrule. And they put Princess Zelda in a dungeon. He cast spells on the soldiers and kidnapped young maidens defended from the sages in order to break the seal. The destiny fast approaches for the final maiden, the Princess Zelda. Help me. Please help me. I am a prisoner in the castle dungeon. My name is Zelda. The wizard Aghanim has done something terrible to the other girls. Now only I remain. Aghanim has seized control of the castle and even now is trying to open the sage's seal. I am in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me. Link, I'm going out for a bit, but there's no need for you to worry. I'll be back by morning, but I don't want you leaving the house until then. Go back to bed. That's definitely not going to happen. Alright, we made it to the sanctuary. Princess Zelda, you are safe, and you are the one who rescued her, Link? It's thanks to Link that I escaped from the dungeon when I was captive. The wizard said, once I have finished with you, the final one, the sage's seal will open. Link, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he breaks the seal of the seven sages, a wave of evil power will be unleashed. If that happens, the people of Hyrule shall never again know peace. Before that happens, before it's too late, please, you must defeat the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can, you must. I sense that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's actions and augments his magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary Master Sword, but the only person remaining who has any idea of where that blade may be is the village elder. He is said to be a descendant of one of the seven sages. Perhaps he can tell you more. I will mark his house on your map, but we must take care. I am certain the castle soldiers are looking for you and the princess now. The two of you cannot stay together, so I shall hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the elder. Do you understand? We understand. Alright, gamers. Well, I mean, this game... Oh, we got a heart container. We got 4 hearts. It's one of the greatest games ever made. If you've never played this game, well, you're in for a treat. Definitely play through this game. The Super Nintendo version of this game is also available on the Nintendo Switch Online service under the Super Nintendo library. I'm not sure what the differences are between this one and that one. They seem pretty similar. And of course, this does have the Four Swords edition. But other than that, I don't know if the main theme is any different so far. It seems pretty much the same. But you're in for a treat. Definitely, yeah, even if you haven't played this game in a while, it's so fun. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the other game. So we'll go back to game selection. That's one of my favorite games of all time. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Definitely worth playing. All right, now we're going to jump into Metroid Zero Mission, which I have never played this version of the game. Exterminate all Metroid organisms on planet Zebes, and defeat the mechanical life form Mother Brain. Got these cool cutscenes that weren't in the original one. That's pretty awesome. Alrighty. Metroid Zero Mission. And like I said, I played the original one, back on the regular Nintendo, and I loved it back then, but I haven't touched it in years. I did play Metroid Dread. I played the newer Metroid games. I'm a huge fan of the Metroid series, but I never played this one. All right, well, let's jump in, start game. I think for this, we'll start with easy, since it's been a long time since I played it. Planet Zebes. I called this place home once, in peaceful times, long before evil haunted the caverns below. Now I shall finally tell the tale of my first battle here, my so-called Zero Mission, Samus Aran. Oh, that's new. It's pretty cool looking. All right. This guy. Alright, we can now use the morph ball. Double tap down to take ball form. Gain access to narrow passageways. Alright, got this guy. And then we'll morph ball through this area. Alright, let's go this way now. Got the morph ball. Roll through here. We don't have any bombs to blow that up, so I guess we'll keep going to the right. Right. Nothing through there. Right. Okay, so we got our map. This is going to warp us up here. It's like energy tank recharge complete. Alright, so it looks like this is our first save spot right here. Save room. I guess we will save. This definitely feels a little... if you haven't played the original one, this might be a better choice in modern times, as it just seems a lot cleaner. Keep going up. Try that again. All right, we're moving up. I don't think I can go through there. No, I'd have to blow that up. We don't have bombs yet, so keep going this way. You can go in this door, so let's go in here and check it out. We got one of these guys. Dang it. All right, looks like we can't go through here until we get bombs. So we'll keep going up. Oh, I wonder if we could have shot that. Let's try that again. This guy's probably going to respawn. Can we shoot those? We can. Right. Let's see what we got here. Long beam. Fire long distance shot with this beam. Press L and B to fire diagonally. Cool. Alright, so we got another power up. Never see that guy. Alright, we'll keep moving. Probably bring up the map and see where we're at. Alright, so we just made it up there. So if we go back this way, this would take us to the top of that shaft, but let's keep moving this way. Oh man, that wasn't good. Alright, so looks like we can't do anything in this room just yet. Probably need another power up first. So I fell right in there. So let's... Man. So let's go back this way. And avoid jumping in that. Oh, he can get me up here. Alright, now we're low on life. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we get here. So that's where it wants us to head next, I guess. Energy tank recharge. Alright, so we refilled our life. So let's go back this way. Let's look at that map. All right, gamers. Well, this is another awesome game. This was an awesome group of games they released. They kind of got overshadowed by the Nintendo 64 games, but honestly, I think these are actually better games. They're a lot funner games than the Nintendo 64 games that released. I mean, these are two of the greatest games ever made, period, hands down. The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past is one of my favorite games of all time. And the original Metroid is a great game, but this version, which I had never played before, it really cleans it up. It makes it feel a little bit more modern, even though, I mean, these are classic games. You know, this game released back in 2004, so, you know, it's 20 years old now. It's still, it's much more playable than the original one. I definitely suggest playing both of these games. You will not be disappointed. And for The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords, we're definitely going to be checking that out. If you've played it before, let me know your thoughts on it. And thanks for joining us today, gamers. Shoach World, out.